Hello, ladies and gentlemen, the robotic Apoxo here, and it's been another while. Once again, it's been a year, and I thought that I wanted to give like a little update of the things that I've done in the past year. Since again, it's been a year since I've last uploaded on this channel. If you watch my other channel, then you know I've been putting a lot on there on that topic. So, but yeah, in terms of robotic Apoxo, I have a lot of catching up to. So. Um, in the past year, I've graduated. I'm at university now. I moved out of this room, which is the room um, basically all of the robotic Apoxo videos were filmed on. Basically, all of them were filmed in this very room. So yeah, I moved out from my parents' house. I'm now living with my grandma, about 3 to 4 hours away from here. I, as I said, I study at university and I have a job. Except not really a job. It's just, well, I guess it is a job, but it's just not a real job to say the least. But it's still, I guess, a job. It's just not that demanding for now, fortunately. But yeah, it's just a. So yeah, that's all that has happened in the past year. Um, and of course, as I moved out, I had to pack all the robots away. So all of the robots are in those 4 boxes. All of them, are, most of them are in this blue box. They're my feet, and then the others are in this 3 boxes. Then there's the Lego and Connect robots are in that Connect box, and I also have a fourth box which is Hot Wheels and Marbles, which is back there. That's why I pulled. That's the robots that were in that tub. That I pulled out, and I actually did take some robots with me to my new place. All of them that you see right there. Some because I needed them for because of my Thomas collection, which I started collecting officially, like these guys. And then the others I just took for sentimental value and because I like and because they're some very important. So like all of them right there, and the control remotes and my pussycat. For some reason Jerry and Alan are here from there. Um, yeah, if you watch that episode, you know who those two are. But I brought them for something else that has nothing to do with this video. But yeah, um, and of course, here's the Apple Watch Accelerate. Now, it not in that bad of shape. Besides these back pieces are all bent and wrecked. But besides that, the ring is actually in pretty good condition. It's just full of dust. It looks not great with the dust, but it could be worse. Also, I found a way to make the floor flipper work better, which is grab this long track here. Let me hold on. God, come on. I want to show the viewers for all 5 people that are watching this because let's be honest, not many people are watching Family Wars these days, sadly. And yeah, so let's grab Rambot. I think yeah, there's Rambot, and then this. Oh, file. Oh, there we go. Much better. So yeah, I guess that's a better way, but also the flipper gets jammed. So, almost ended the video by accident. So I guess I bet it would be better. This way was better in the end. So I don't know, but I never really used the floor flipper that much in Apple Watch XL. And there you can see a bunch of robots. And if I open this tab, there you will see a lot more robots in there, and a broken White McQueen. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of old robots there. All of them are broken because of storage. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just showing you guys where the robots are now. I still have all of them. Some came with me, and most of them are stored in my room, my old room. Sorry, I almost burped. um, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say that or ask something that let me stand up again. Is that would you guys be interested, if there's anyone watching this, which I doubt, but would you guys be interested in watching a video of me talking and I guess explaining every single Apple Wars champion? So from the original series, from to Apple Wars Legacy to obviously Apple Wars Excel, which is the one that's on YouTube. Because yeah, um I did 30 series of Apple Wars Original, which was before YouTube time. Then I did the first series I did. Then I did up 11 seasons of Apple Wars Legacy, and then the one season of Apple Wars Excel Series 1. So, would you guys be interested in me talking about and showing off every single champion of the series? I think that'll be something interesting to do. That was something I had planned to do years ago, but I never did it. So, I feel like it would be interesting to do it now that I have the time, because I am on break from university for about 3 weeks, so I will be staying in my parents' house for a while to visit them. So yeah, I think that could be a fun idea to do, maybe, before I just inevitably disappear again. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say. It's other than hi to anyone that's still watching Family Rollers. It is a shame. Family Rollers needs a is definitely back to, I feel like Family Rollers is back to the place it was like in 2000, like between 2013 and 2018. Like not fully dead, but there are very few people still doing it because, well, the veterans of, well, from the people of 2020, which is when I started, the veterans at the time that were still making stuff in 2020 have obviously moved on. They have um, jobs, and some have even have kids. And well, obviously all of us have wives, but some have kids and all that, which is kind of nuts to think. Obviously, the veterans from that time are way older than most of us, but still, it's kind of nuts to think about. And then the newcomers from the 2020, from the rebirth era, to say the least, so Family Rollers. Um, so like 2019 to 2021, like my generation, for example, because I started in 2020. A bunch of us were like 12 to 13-year-olds or something like, or along those lines. We were in middle school or high school, playing around with these cardboard stuff, and now most of us, I'm pretty sure, are on university or college. We're adults now, most of us, which is kind of mad to think about. So yeah, I had a reflection on that a few last week, I think. Um, that bloody hell, thinking bloody hell, time has really passed since I started YouTube, because I did start YouTube on this channel on the September 2020. So yeah, it is kind of it's insane to think about how much time has passed since all of this first arrived to YouTube, first started to do videos. And yeah, well, I think I jabbed on enough. I'll probably do the history of Apple Wars full video, even if you guys don't want it. I just think would be interesting thing to do for the one person that does want it, and also to finally explain the difference. Why there's three categories of Apple Wars? Why there's Apple Wars Original, Apple Wars Legacy, and Apple Wars Excel. So I think that'll be a fun explanation that I can do as well in that video. And I think I owe it to Past Apple, who had this video planned for years but never did it because he got lazy and was too busy with high school. So, yeah. Oh, actually, no, I was in middle school back then. Well, anyway, um, I think that's all I have to say. I've been Robotic Apple Excel, and take care of yourselves, and bye.